Hi, everyone. I'm May from Writer, an AI writing platform for teams, and we're doing a bunch of tutorial videos for the Superpath community. Excited to dive in for you.
Okay, cool. Next up, we're going to talk about creating ad copy trained on ads that have performed well in the past. And I'm sure this is not the primary use case, but I feel like a lot of content marketers, they're sort of looked at as like the writing folks within the company, and like sometimes get asked to do tasks that are not like exactly within their normal scope of work, like writing ads. Like I can think of a few times in my own career where I've needed to write an ad for something and I feel like that's not really my thing. I kind of get it, but it's not really a specialty. Now, like I said, I know that's probably not the primary use case here, but I could imagine having a little help, especially if we could pull copy based on prior performance would be super, super helpful. So, anyways, again, not the primary use case, but May would be curious to see exactly how this works. How you're able to pull the stuff, the right inputs in to get those good outputs.
Yeah, totally. And I know that's not your demand gen and growth folks aren't your primary audience, Jimmy, but so many people get pulled in, partly because they see kind of crappy copy happening on that side of the house, and it all matters. Like it could all, kill a user journey if they're like, this is generic or sloppy. And so what we've got is the awesome ability to write ads with Writer. And I want to walk you through a couple examples that are really exciting. When paired with our API, this can have really incredible outcomes. And let me give you an example. So Adore Me is a very innovative consumer brand. They compete quite successfully against Victoria's Secret, and Gen Z is a big audience. And what they've built with Writer is a really finely tuned engine to basically create ad copy. And what we started with was push notifications and SMS notifications kind of downloaded from their backends with click-through rates and open rates. And so we got a sense of what performs well and, how do their copywriters write? And we have, because they are such an incredible content organization, this like real depth of content history. And so with Writer, they've built a template. So everything here on the left is custom to Adore Me. So you don't get this kind of thing out of the box. But these are, templates that Adore Me can build very easily with their CSM. So this is a pretty easy to use part of the product. And so we can do a theme like, let's call it, Black Friday. And the product details are, if we go to the Adore Me site, it's going to be a little bit NSF, but we'll do sleep and lounge. That should be easy. Okay, let's do, I like this. So we're going to do, let's see what this is called. It's a PJ set. So we'll go here. We're going to do Cecilia PJ set. And this is new because this is seasonal. So I'm going to click yes. The season is winter. Temporality, last call. No, there's not really last call. And there's, it is on sale actually. So let's see what happens. When you've got massive volume, being able to pair a output like this. So check this out. This is a winter must-have. All right, free shipping, sale won't last. And this message content, by the way, this is like part of their own output format that like needs to go into their CMS for this.
Got it.
And so they get, a example that is just super, super straightforward, right? And then they get, and this is all based on like how they've wanted to tune this model. Then they get 3 examples that are just a little bit more creative. So, we talked about that temperature, right? And so if they want to just like go with something and not think about it and not even read it, they'll copy the first one. If they want to go with something, if they have a little bit more time, right, they will review the bottom options. So like hyper specific templates. They did this for a big part of their website on product SKUs and used the API to basically call 6,000 at once into their CMS.
Oh, wow.
With a corresponding uplift in click-through rate. So, these are the types of things that we can really do at scale in e-commerce and other kind of high volume places.
Super cool. And so the the output here is it's personalized, not just based on the brand, but like these are the correct character counts for an SMS or a push.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Totally.
So from here,
and even like the amount of emoji use. Yep, exactly. That's the goal, right? Is when you do a custom template that we take a 60 to 70% automation rate into an 80-90% automation rate.
Wow.
And then where trust is very high, right? People are actually automatically doing thousands of entities at once because it's been absolutely vetted.
That's really cool, really cool. And so, like you said, this is custom built, but this is something that any team could build within Rytr based on the specifications of their own ads or social or wherever else they're going to be promoting and distributing stuff.
Yes. And I want to show you one more on the advertising front. This one is really cool. These folks are a wonderful customer. And we hear a lot of talk in the enterprise about personalization. And you may have like a great tech stack for personalization. But then when it comes to actually personalized copy, like it is a much harder thing. And, there are like very simple tools that will change a bit of the tone or like one or two words or like call, marketers, product people or product people, support people. But like real deep personalization still eludes us. And like that is what is required to kind of get these personalized funnels that people think about when they talk about personalization. So with Rytr, right, what folks have done is be able to actually create that kind of world. And this is just a very simple example. So let's say I am, and we have a lot of professional services firms as customers, and they've got their own customers as customers. So let's say this is, Target.com. I'm just making stuff up. And the CTA is like, shop now. Let's say like we're building banners or something. I think that's what this one is set up for is banner copy. And then the audience segment. Now this is all custom to this particular template. So this doesn't come out of the box, but you can see that we've got luxury, college students, parents, budget conscious buyers, retired adults, outdoor enthusiasts. So let's do college students and generate content. So give me an ad that sends people to Target.com who are college students. From clothes to school supplies, Target has everything you need from college, right? Unbeatable prices, etc. Okay, so now let's keep the same inputs just so you have an idea of like how Rytr can automatically personalize. And let's do outdoor enthusiasts. We'll get a little card up here and then we can compare. So still for Target, but right, all about the outdoors. Because this is for a totally different audience. So camping or hiking trip, from tents and sleeping bags to hiking boots and campfire cookware. And so folks who have multiple audiences get very excited because, they can set up a template for one audience of how they want the content to look like, and then automatically get additional riffs of the copy that are more than just, your outdoor adventure in a headline.
Yeah.
Right. It's a much deeper level of personalization.
And would a customer like Deloitte need to train Rytr to do that? Or by just giving them like a detailed persona like outdoor enthusiast, it basically knows, okay, an outdoor enthusiast is this type of person and therefore will use certain type of language?
Yeah, exactly. So the latter is done automatically, right? Like the training that happens is like, what are the inputs that, people are going to have when they are writing, or our clients are going to have when they're writing and trying to get content? Like, what are the audience segments that we care about? And then sort of linking that to how the content is generated, right? That's our secret sauce of just like really taking, what the very structured input is and the resulting very on point copy.
Yeah, really cool. Okay, well, speaking of selling, we're going to talk next about automatic newsletter creation, which for a lot of folks is a key sales channel. So we'll dive into that and we'll see you there. Okay, cool. There you go. Thank you so much, May, and your team over at Rytr for being such a great partner to us at Superpath. You're building an awesome product. We really appreciate you spending time to help us get up and running with it. And frankly, your support is what helps us keep this community free. So we really are grateful for that. For those watching, if you do want to learn more and give Ryder a try, go to ryder.com. There's a couple of different plans you can choose from. There's also a free tier if you just want to kick the tires. So ryder.com. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks so much to the team at Ryder for your support. Take care, everybody.